Yo, welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to share something with y'all that I did like yesterday. So yesterday I was looking on internet and I saw everybody's using this thing called Chat GPT. And if you haven't heard of Chat GPT, it's free. It's a website. You just go up there and you can do some magic with AI. So a lot of people are using Chat GPT to make video games. Like they're asking Chat GPT, hey, print out this code and make me a game. You know what I'm saying? And I thought some of those videos were really cool. I tried it myself and I got this little Python game in Snake. It didn't work all the way. We had to like go in and tweak some of the code, make some indentations, and it was a little bit janky. But I got an idea from that, and I was inspired to use ChatGPT to push the limits. So I was thinking that since everybody's making game code for ChatGPT or asking it to do that, why don't I ask it to make me some game plots? So then I don't have to do any imagination work. You feel me? Just let it just do it. So I asked ChatGPT to print off 10. I don't remember what was the word that I used. I think I said perfect, perfect game plots for survival games. It could be survival horror, survival action, survival adventure. And I wanted 10 plots from that. So, with no further ado, I wanted to share with you all the 10 plots that the Chat GPT gave me. I thought they were freaking amazing. And also, what I did is I used Dolly to put some imagery alongside those plots, just so you can get a better idea. But here we go. Let's jump in. Bow. The player is a member of a team of scientists and adventurers who have set out to explore a remote and mysterious island located in the Pacific Ocean. The island is rumored to be home to ancient ruins and artifacts, as well as rare and exotic plants and animal species. As the team begins to explore the island, they quickly realize that it's not as uninhabited as they thought. The island is home to a number of hostile native tribes as well as dangerous predators and environmental hazards. As the team struggles to survive and complete their mission, they must navigate through dense jungles, traverse treacherous mountain ranges, and explore ancient ruins while avoiding danger at every turn. Along the way, they will uncover clues and solve puzzles that reveal the secrets of the island's past and the mysterious civilization that once inhabited it. As they uncover more about the island's history and the ancient civilization that once lived there, the team will discover that they are not the first outsiders to visit the island, and that the fate of those who came before them may be closely tied to their own. With danger lurking around every corner and their supplies running low, the team must use all of their skills and resources to survive and complete their mission. In the distant future, humanity has colonized countless planets in the universe, but none quite like this one they just discovered. This planet, called Nexus, is unlike any other. It's a world of extreme danger and wonder, a place where no one has ever set foot before. As a member of the first exploration team to land on Nexus, you're tasked with mapping out the planet and discovering its secrets. But things don't go according to plan. Your team's ship is damaged during the landing, and you're stranded on the planet with no way to call for help. You must use all of your survival skills to navigate through the harsh terrain and dangerous creatures of Nexus. From the scorching deserts to the frozen tundras, you must explore every inch of the planet to find a way to repair your ship and make it back home. Along the way, you'll discover ancient ruins, hidden caves, and mysterious artifacts that hint at a deeper mystery on Nexus. Who were the civilization that once inhabited this planet? What happened to them? As you uncover secrets of Nexus, you will come face to face with danger and intrigue at every turn. But you're not alone on Nexus. There are other groups of survivors on the planet, each with their own agendas. Some will help you, while others will try to stop you at all costs. It's up to you to decide who you can trust and who you must fight to survive. As you journey across the planet, you will need to scavenge for resources, craft tools and weapons, and make tough decisions to survive. With each step, you will uncover new secrets of Nexus and push the limits of what it means to be an explorer. The game follows the story of a young adventurer named Jack, who is stranded on a deserted island after his boat capsizes in a fierce storm. As he tries to find a way to survive on the island, Jack must gather resources, build shelter, and fend off dangerous predators. As he explores the island, Jack discovers that he's not alone. There are other survivors on the island, including a group of pirates who are searching for a hidden treasure. Jack must decide whether to team up with the pirates or go it alone as he tries to uncover the mystery of the island and find a way off. Throughout his journey, Jack faces a series of challenges that he must use his wits and his skills to overcome. He must hunt and gather food, find water, and build shelter to survive the harsh elements of the island. He also encounters a variety of creatures, both friendly and hostile, including wild animals, sea monsters, and mythical creatures. As Jack delves deeper into the mystery of the island, he uncovers a sinister plot that threatens not only his own survival, but the survival of the entire world. He must use all of his strength and cunning to stop the evil forces at work and save the day. In the end, Jack emerges from the island a changed man, having faced and overcome unimaginable challenges and discovered the true meaning of survival. The game is set in a small, remote town in the middle of nowhere. The player character is a tourist who has gotten lost on their way to their destination and ends up stuck in the town overnight. As they explore the abandoned streets, they begin to realize something is off about the place. The player must navigate through the town, solving puzzles and uncovering clues to unravel the mystery of what happened to the town's inhabitants. They soon discover that the town was the site of a failed government experiment, and the residents were turned into monstrous creatures that roam the streets at night. As the player tries to escape the town, they must confront the creatures and fight for survival. They'll have to scavenge for supplies and weapons and use their wits to outsmart the creatures and evade them. As the player delves deeper into the mystery, they uncover a sinister plot involving the government and the experiment, and they must decide whether to trust the few survivors they encounter or go at it alone. The game is a mix of survival, horror, and puzzle solving, with heavy emphasis on exploration and resource management. The player must balance their need to gather supplies with the risk of encountering the monsters, and must use stealth and strategy to defeat them. The game has multiple endings depending on the player's choices and actions throughout the game. Will they escape the town alive or succumb to the horrors within? The game begins with the player waking up in a mysterious abandoned mansion in the middle of nowhere. The player has no memory of how they got there and is immediately confronted with strange and unsettling occurrences. As the player navigates through the mansion, they discover that the house is haunted by vengeful spirits who were wrongfully killed by the previous occupants. These spirits are determined to punish the living and will stop at nothing to eliminate the player. To survive, the player must gather clues, solve puzzles, and uncover the dark history of the mansion and the people who live there. Along the way, they will encounter a variety of terrifying monsters and supernatural beings that will threaten their every move. As the player delves deeper into the mystery, they will uncover a shocking revelation about their own identity and the role they play in the mansion's gruesome past. They will be forced to confront their own fears and make difficult decisions that will determine their ultimate fate. In the end, the player must confront the mansion's most powerful and malevolent spirit and put to end its reign of terror once and for all. Will the player be able to survive and escape the haunted mansion, or will they succumb to the horrors that lurk in the walls? It's a dark and stormy night when you find yourself stranded on a deserted island. You have no idea how you got there or where you are, but you do know you have to find a way to survive. As you explore the island, you realize it's not as deserted as you thought. Strange noises and movements catch your attention, and you soon discover that the island is home to a group of cannibalistic cultists. As you try to find a way off this island, you must avoid the cultists and other terrifying creatures that lurk in the shadows. You'll need to scavenge for supplies, build shelter, and find a way to defend yourself against the dangers that surround you. As you progress through the game, you'll uncover the dark history of the island and the cultists, and the horrifying truth about what happened to the people who were stranded there before you. As the nights grow longer and the dangers increase, you'll be faced with decisions that will test your will to survive. Do you try to escape the island and risk running into the cultists, or do you try to take them down and save the other survivors? In this horror survival game, You'll need all your wits and strength to survive the night and uncover the secrets of the island. As the protagonist of the game, you're a skilled survivalist and adventurer who has been hired by a wealthy explorer to search for a lost city in the Amazon rainforest. The journey begins with you and your team set off into the dense jungle, equipped with all the necessary supplies and gear. Along the way, you must navigate through treacherous terrain and confront dangerous wildlife such as venomous snakes and aggressive jaguars. As you delve deeper into the jungle, you encounter various tribes and civilizations that have lived in isolation for centuries. Some are friendly and willing to help, while others are hostile and will stop at nothing to protect their land. As you continue your search for the lost city, you are faced with numerous challenges and puzzles that require quick thinking and resourcefulness to overcome. You must also battle rival explorers and mercenaries who are also searching for the city and will stop at nothing to claim it for themselves. Despite the many obstacles in your way, you refuse to give up and you're determined to find the lost city. And after months of grueling travel and fierce battles, you finally reach the city and discover its ancient secrets. However, your adventure is far from over as you must now survive and defend the city from a horde of invading raiders who are determined to plunder its treasures. With all your skills and knowledge, you must lead your team and fight for survival in this epic adventure survival game. As a player, you awaken in a desolate, abandoned hospital with no memory of how you got there. Strange, disjointed flashbacks plague your mind, hinting at a traumatic event from your past. As you explore the empty corridors and abandoned rooms, you begin to uncover the dark history of the hospital. It was once a renowned mental institute, known for its experimental and often unethical treatments. But something went terribly wrong, causing the facility to be shut down and forgotten. As you delve deeper into the hospital, you're confronted with strange, surreal visions and encounters with twisted, grotesque creatures. You begin to suspect that the hospital itself is haunted, and that you may be the next victim of its malevolent influence. To survive, you must use all of your wits and resourcefulness to unravel the mystery of the hospital and the horrors that lurk within it. Every decision you make can mean the difference between life and death. As you progress, you begin to piece together the shocking truth about your past and the role you played in the hospital's dark history. But can you survive long enough to confront the demons of your past and emerge from the hospital unscathed? In the small town of Millfield, strange occurrences have been reported for years. People have gone missing, strange noises can be heard in the woods at night, and a feeling of unease hangs over the town like a thick fog. As the player, you are a member of a group of friends who has decided to take a camping trip to the nearby woods, unaware of the horrors that lie within. As the night falls, strange noises and shadows can be seen in the distance. You and your friends huddle around the campfire trying to stay warm and calm. Suddenly, a group of creatures emerges from the darkness, their twisted forms barely recognizable as humans. You and your friends must now fight for survival against these monstrous beings and the forces of the unknown that control them. As you explore the woods, you uncover dark secrets about the town and the terrible experiments that were conducted there. You must use all of your survival skills and quick thinking to stay alive and uncover the truth behind the horrors of Millfield. But be careful, as the creatures are not the only danger lurking in the woods. The town's inhabitants, driven mad by the experiments, will stop at nothing to protect their secrets. As the tension builds and the dangers increase, you and your friends must work together to escape the woods and reveal the truth to the world before it's too late. Will you be able to survive the night and escape the horrors of Millfield? In Realm of the Lost City, players are transported to a magical world where ancient civilizations and mythical creatures coexist. They play as a skilled adventurer tasked with finding the fabled Lost City, a place rumored to hold unimaginable treasures and power. As they journey through the diverse landscapes, they encounter dangerous foes and gather clues to solve puzzles to uncover the location of the lost city. Along the way, they must also navigate political intrigue and betrayal as they ally with different factions vying for control of the lost city. Players can customize their character's skills and abilities, choosing from a range of classes such as warrior, mage, or thief. They can also recruit and train a team of companions, each with their own unique abilities and personalities. As the story unfolds, players discover that the Lost City holds a powerful and ancient artifact that could be used for all good or all evil. They must ultimately decide who to trust and how to use the artifact, leading to multiple endings based on the player's choices. With immersive gameplay, stunning graphics, and captivating storylines, Realm of the Lost City is sure to be a hit with millions of players worldwide. So that was literally Chat GPT that wrote all of that. I didn't write one word of those plots. The AI wrote all of those plots, which to me that's insane because those sound like actual games. Like, and hey, feel free to try to make any of these guys. Like I like number 7. I might actually try to dig in on that one, but I don't know. Thanks for joining me. I hope y'all learned something. Go play with Open AI Chat GPT, and it's really fun. You'll have fun. So I hope y'all had fun. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.